I am Tanine Allison. I am an assistant professor in film and media studies. I had a new assignment this year where I had my students do a media autoethnography. So they had to track their own media usage for 24 hours and keep track of everything that they were doing, however they were using media of all kinds, and then write a personal essay about what they learned about themselves and their media usage. Because I had an online format, I could have them report the first half of that in a non-text way. So many of them created charts or had various graphics or bullet points or ratios or numbers. Some of it was just text, some of it was more like a schedule. And then the personal essay too, I made sure that they used non-text elements, digital elements of images, videos, links, and other aspects that they could use to help make their point. And that is one thing I did have to talk to the students about, having those things not just be secondary elements but core elements. Because sometimes they seemed like they wanted to throw in images just as illustration, and I wanted to make sure they knew that was a core part of the essay rather than just filler. I'm still teaching the same kinds of analytical skills in terms of film or media. I think about the assignments that I want to give them anyway, the kinds of analytical skills I want them to have, the kinds of texts I want them to look at, and then I think about how they could best report that in an online way. The students are thinking about an audience beyond just their professor and writing in a way that can be understood outside of a very specialized area and can be understood more broadly, but also filling in the gaps so that really anyone can read this and follow it. Students learn the ability to publish and write for an audience that is online and is not highly specialized, but can follow what they're writing about so that they learn those skills of how to communicate to a broader audience that I think would be helpful for any kind of online communication or really communication in general.